Good morning. It's July 1st. It's about 75 degrees outside. Unfortunately, it's 75 degrees, headed up to about 95 degrees this afternoon. So, wow, can you believe we still have about a month before the hottest part of the summer? 2014 is going to be a year to remember heat-wise, I'm afraid. Okay, today what I want to do is give you a little insider advice on winning a bid in a competitive market. And what do I mean by a competitive market? Simply put, that means there are more qualified buyers than there are homes for sale. Hence, you have competition. And so let's start with the first point. Take the time to get fully pre-approved prior to writing offers. So in other words, I want you to sit down with a local mortgage lender, go over your income, bring them pay stubs or her pay stubs, talk about debt ratios, all that fun stuff. If there are any glitches on the credit, let's go ahead and take the time to get those fixed. Do all of that because your competition is. 2, pay attention to what similar homes are selling for. So do your research with your real estate agent. It's really simple. If it's a subdivision of similar 3-bedroom ranch homes, what are they selling for? This is how I get sellers to set their price based on what other things are selling for. And so as a buyer, you should do the same thing. If those houses in Village Green are selling for $95 a square foot, you don't want to write a bid of $80 a square foot and just get blown out of the water by 3 other bidders. So pay attention to what other houses are selling for. When you're doing this, beware of third-party websites. Some of the popular places consumers go to learn more about the housing process. These own websites and their disclosures will tell you their values could be up to 30% off. So imagine that, a $100,000 house, value-wise, it could be off $30,000 either direction. In a competitive market where hundreds of dollars make the difference, imagine being $30,000 off. So where do you go to get good values? Your realtor, the MLS, that's where you go. Give Bayou Properties Realty a call. Write a realistic offer. Just like we talked about earlier, if homes are selling for $95 a square foot, offer that. You might even have to go a little higher depending on the competition level. Avoid the notion or the desire to lowball it. Well, you know, the theory goes, if the house is worth $100,000 or listed for $100,000, how about this? I'll offer $50,000. All they can do is say no. If I had a penny for every time someone said, all they can do is say no. And guess what sellers are doing in a hot competitive market with your lowball offer? They're saying no, 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 no. Okay? The goal should be to purchase a home on favorable terms, but to still get one. The way you do that is you write a realistic offer from the start. In your offer, don't get caught up in what are called movables. Movables are things that, well, for lack of a better word, can move. A refrigerator, a washer and dryer, a freaking swing in the front yard. Imagine the following. You're about to buy a $200,000 house and commit to a 30-year mortgage at 4.5% interest and 20% down. And you're worried about a 10-year-old faux stainless steel Kenmore. Doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Focus on the house itself if you're buying a house. Now, if you need a refrigerator, go to Lowe's, go to Home Depot, and do all the research you can. Okay? And I'll end with a kind of a note or warning to parents. Look, I'm a parent too, have beautiful daughters, and very protective with them. And likewise, other parents are very protective of their children, and so they'll try to keep them from getting ripped off and offer them advice. Junior, don't pay too much for that house, or you can't trust anyone in this process. When you bought a home back in 1996, 1976, 1986, 2006, These were very different markets. Markets change literally by the month, if not week in some cases. And so your experience level 10, 15, 30 years ago has little to no bearing on what Junior's going through today. If you want to help Junior out, be another set of eyes and ears, that's great. I strongly encourage it. However, I want you to be involved in the entire process from start to finish. So I want you to see the competitive properties we show him, your son or daughter. I want you to be there when we write the original offer. Coming into the situation on the back end 2 days before close, say, Junior, you really need to negotiate a better offer than this, is not very helpful. In fact, can help Junior continue living in your basement. So if you have any particular questions or concerns, feel free to give me a call, 318-613-1994. Jump on the website, louisianahousehunter.com. Stay cool and make it a great day.